Hello there, my Libra collective. I hope you're having a wonderful day. What's up, Libras? You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling, oh, Libras. Doing the elements, man, air signs, you all were going through some shit. So, Libra, you all get a little special reading, okay? God protects me and God fights my battles. No weapon formed in spirit or physical against me shall prosper. I'm highly favored and protected from all evil, as is my beautiful Libra collective. Libra, babies, this needs to be you. Go be you. Go have fun. Go take that fool's journey. Go enjoy life, okay? There is some negativity around, but, you know, you got such divine protection and beautiful energy. I want you to be proactive and positive, okay? What do you have for my Libra collective? Knight of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. But you see, this is two people going two separate ways. Libra, I feel this is your energy. Air sign energy right here, because you're on the move, right? You're on the move. You got something to say and you gonna say it, okay? Now, someone you could be dealing with could be this earth sign energy that's just stagnant as fuck. You're not on the same page as somebody, Libra. So, you know, here you could be out there being more the active one, and you're dealing with somebody else who just, they don't know what they want. They're unable to make decisions. They're unable to take any action, you know? So what's going to happen in this situation, Libra? What's going on in this situation? Now, this could be work, love, or life, Libra. Between the Knight of Swords and that Two of Cups, we got the Knight of Cups. Someone who's loving, kind, caring, and generous, right? Between this Two of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, we got the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're dealing with someone in your life that just... they can have a lot of dreams. They just have absolutely zero fucking gumption. But that ain't your problem, right? Because if someone can't make a decision, there's no way in hell you could really work with them. There's no way in hell you can do anything. So, you know, is this the energy of, you know, someone's wanting to come towards you, but you don't want it to go nowhere? Because you can't bring this cup of energy to this Nine of Swords energy. Now, if this is a interpersonal relationship and you want to help somebody out, that's good. But at the same token, someone's got to be able to take care of their own damn self, right? If this is a health issue, a mental health issue, a physical health issue, they got to go to the doctor and get whatever, like medicine or stuff that they need. You know, I feel like with you Libras, you... don't overtax yourself or overwork yourself with somebody whose basic flaw is that they don't fucking do anything. You know, someone's in their head because they can't take action. They can sit there. They can, you know, it's the people that have the dreams, the ambitions, and the talent, but don't get off their ass to do a fucking thing. And then they want to sit in this energy. Well, why ain't I got that? Why can't I do that? Well, have you got off your ass to work at it? Because Libras, you're sitting here, look at this shit. You're sending that peace, love, and light out there. You got something to say. You're out there. You're being active. You're being vocal. You're doing you, Libra. You're not sitting at home on your ass just wishing upon a star. This could be someone that you really love. Like I said, this doesn't have to be a lover, Libra. This could be friend, family, right? For some of you, your children. You're like, you got the ability, but until you get off your ass and move forward, you know, what's the point? Someone could be going through it. But, you know, this Nine of Swords energy, these people have to be willing to get out of that energy themselves, right? If it's a physical limitation, going to the doctor and doing what's need to be done. Maybe doing some, you know, rehabilitation. If someone's having mobility issues. If it's dealing with mental health issues, then yeah, someone needs to go talk to a shrink, figure out what's wrong, and do what they need to do, right? This is going through the proper channels to get the proper assistance that somebody needs. And you can't make a person do that. I think you're dealing with an energy that just, they just sit on their ass and don't do nothing. Or they have the big dreams, they have the ambition, they could even have the fucking talent, but it goes no further than, the picture that they draw, or the song that they write, or, the business presentation that they come up with. You know what I mean? You can't teach gumption. You can't you can't do that. You have to be a go-getter. Ace of Cups. This is that loving energy, and I feel you could be asked to assist somebody in this, but at the same token, there's a big difference between helping somebody and enabling somebody. Okay? The child that gets on the bike and skins their knee when they fall off, and you run over and you kiss it to make it better, but you make sure they get back on the bike to keep going, so that way, it scares them, but they realize that sometimes you're going to get hurt and there's going to be some downfalls, but you got to get back up on that bike. For some of you, don't be this person's enabler. Because, if they got the talent, the gift, see, it's not even about drive. You're dealing with someone that just don't want to fucking do anything. So you don't want to give love to a situation just to enable somebody. You can help. You can throw that love. You send your prayers. You wish them well. But until this person decides to go get the help that they need or figure out what their hang-ups are, this is their problem. But you can very well turn into an enabler for this person by just reinforcing that behavior of instability, not instability, the inability to move, the inability to take action. Okay, you want to have dreams? What the fuck are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? You want to start something? Well, you know what? Fucking start it. The people that have the greatest dreams, the greatest ambitions, the greatest, and you hear their stories time and time again. It's like, okay, that's great. So when you going to fucking do something about it? Sometimes your greatest gift of love is to stop being an enabler. Because you can reinforce this behavior, this pattern of behavior, and not let this person do what they need to do. Because this basically comes down to someone with good dreams and good thoughts, good intentions, right? They have good ideas. Some of them could have that next $1 million business idea or product. But the thing is, they don't get off their ass to do anything. There's no movement towards it. For some of you, if you're in a relationship with a partner, right? That might have been what you liked about them. They had a lot of thoughts. They had a lot of dreams. They had a lot of fucking ambition. So you could have got involved with this person thinking, oh, hell yeah, this is the person that I want. But once you got into that relationship, you realized that this was a person, they could dream the dream. They could talk the talk, but there's no way in hell they could back what the fuck they were envisioning. It's better to have a smaller dream that you can achieve than to have this big-ass dream that you don't even plan on putting forth the first bit of time, effort, and energy. This 10 of Cups, I feel like you're around an enabling energy, and you could be wanting to kind of distance yourself from this. Because I think this person holds some animosity, because here you are out here doing your thing, Libra. You're taking action. If you got a question or there's something you want to do, well, then you get online and you look up what you need to do and boom, you go. Whereas someone here just likes the idea of dreaming about the dreams. And that could be the issue. For some of you, maybe it is a relationship, right? It started out good because you thought this person was a great idealist, right? They had a lot of dreams. They had a lot of ambitions, and you thought that would be room for growth. But then you realize this person just spent a lot of fucking time dreaming. And maybe for some of you, you finally said, are you going to do something about it? Because I can't, you can hear somebody talk about the dream that they have or what they really want to do. And then when you say, well, why ain't you fucking working on it? Until you get to the point where you just stop losing interest. Because they're not taking any action. It'd be different if they were putting forth some sort of effort towards it. You know what I mean? This is like, hey, look, you know what? That's not that hard to do. Look, there's a video that shows you how to start that. Look, you can do this. Don't be an enabler. For some of you, this could be in that enabling energy. Now, with this, you can help a person. You can give a person support, right? You can say, well, go get it. This is how you can do it. And you can sort of put that kind of buzzword in their ear and say, you know what? Why don't you go check out this class? Why don't you go check out this video? Maybe you're tagging somebody and saying, hey, I seen this and thought of you. This is something you might want to try. This is how this person made it work. There's a difference between encouraging somebody and just being someone's enabler. And for some of you, I think you got with a dreamer, someone that you thought had a lot of ambition and drive, but then you turned out that they were just all talk, right? Because they're too afraid to do anything. Because Libras, I see you here. You're just out there doing what the fuck you need to do, right? If something interests you, you're going to look up an article on it. You're going to do something. You got a lot of love here. But at the same token, you could be like, you know, this really just isn't working for me. This is just be wary and don't become someone's enabler. Yeah, between this Knight of Swords, this Two of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. Who's out there chasing their dreams? Because for some of you, that's the problem here. Libras, you're able to go out there and get what you want, and someone thinks it comes easy for you. But it's basically just because you're out there doing the fucking work. Whereas someone just has the dreams and sits on their ass. Between this Two of Cups and this Knight of Pentacles is the Ace of Wands. You know, yeah, Libras, I think some of you are enablers. Because as soon as I seen this card, it was like that, what's that little horse whip thing they use when they're on the back of a horse to get it to go? I think that's kind of what is going on here. Some of you are ready to, you know, you're ready to tap that freaking horse's ass and get it to moving because you're tired of someone just sitting on their ass. So you're either going to help this person or you're getting the fuck away from this person. But I feel like they could be resenting you because of the fact that you seem to get your dreams. But they're not looking at the fact that you're not afraid to slap that horse on the ass to get the fucking ball in motion. You know what I mean? Triple aces here, Libra. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Ace of fucking A. Ace of Swords. Yeah, I think that's going to be the issue with you air signs coming up. That ability to just do and be so drawn, whatever it is that you're doing, you know, very animated. If something interests you, you're not afraid to go after it and look into it. You need someone that's able to understand that. You know, if there's someone that needs a little bit of extra push or shove to stay motivated, you're a great person to be around because you can kind of keep someone on track. But if you're with somebody that just constantly has the dreams, but you realize they have no gumption to do anything, you know, if they could just, you know, make a living off of coming up with these beautiful dreams, then hey, great. You know, some of you could say, you know what, you got these great dreams and ideas. Why don't you put them in book form? So if you're going to sit on your ass and not do the work, you could at least put that idea out there to somebody else. But then they don't even like that idea. So I don't want you to become someone's enabler because they're just going to resent you. What bridges this Ace of Swords and this Ace of Cups? The fucking Wheel of Fortune. Air signs, I think you guys got a lot of beautiful energy. Libra, especially. Libra, Gemini's had all four aces show up. I think you guys are probably getting a little bit more than most. Because that Nine of Swords energy, right? You guys, you have the people that get things done and those that dream about getting things done. But at some point in time, you can't be someone's enabler. And, you know, it's like, it's great to have them dreams. It's great to have them goals. But if you're not working towards them, right? You don't have to have this beautiful, unattainable dream. You can have a dream of something that's actually attainable, right? Someone says, you know, I want to go get my degree. I want to get into this line of work, this field of work. Well, you know, what degrees are needed? What schooling is needed? If that's the area you want to go into. That's an achievable goal, right? You figure out what the requirements are, then you take the proper classes, you take the proper courses, you take the proper channels, and there you go. There. You can achieve that dream. Because that's what you're doing, Libra. But you could be with somebody, and for some of you, this could be your partner that just looks at what the hell you do, and it's easy for you. But at the same token, this person they have the dreams, they have the vision, but they don't have the gumption. And for some of you, that could be that sort of enabling thing, right? As you're winning, as what you do is kind of showing up out there, this person is getting a little jealous. They're feeling a little certain way because you make it look easy. It's very loving, nurturing, gentle energy here, Libra, but it's also borderline enabling, right? What is it when you're raising a child? If they fall, wait to see if they're going to cry if they hurt themselves. Because sometimes if you know, the enabler makes a big scene, then the child's going to cry just because they think they should, right? When you're teaching a kid to ride a bike, they're going to fall. You encourage them to get back up and keep going. Because someone's looking at how you can manifest here. And, you know, you make it look so easy, but they just create like unattainable goals, unattainable dreams. And then they don't even try to move towards that. And Libras, I think you're this person's cheerleader, but there's a big difference between being a cheerleader and being someone's enabler. It gets to the point where someone could just get jealous. For some of you, maybe you took this person's idea or dream and you fucking ran with it. Or one of the many, because I think you're dealing with someone who has a lot of dreams. They have a lot of ideas, but the ambition doesn't match the gumption. So maybe you decided to take a little side note and you thought, you know, that is a pretty good idea. And you just probably didn't even have to do a whole lot of work, to be honest with you. You did your research here with this Knight of Cups or this Knight of Swords. And then once you got into it, you thought, well, hell, this is something I kind of like. And then you just create from it. Because you can have your dreams, but you're not afraid to chase them, which is basically look into it. What's attainable and what's not, right? So you could have an energy around that is getting jealous. And they could be trying to throw some negativity your way. Because look, you're on that Wheel of Fortune energy. You know, this is people that get the opportunity but piss it away because they're with a partner. And they let that partner curtail their hopes and dreams. Because someone is jealous. If you're with your true match, they're going to encourage you to do whatever the hell you need to do. If they don't want you to chase your dreams and go forward and do something creative, because you know what? If you're with this person and you're bringing in the money, they're going to enjoy the spoils of your accomplishments as much as you. But some of you could be with somebody that just wants to fuck that up so you ain't got the opportunity because they don't want to have that opportunity. And I noticed 1818 on the phone when I said that. And that's the energies you got to be very mindful of. Okay? There's a difference between loving somebody and just being their enabler. So some of you could be having to deal with the partnership here because it's not equal. You can't be jealous of your partner in work, love, life, any facet of their life. You should always be promoting them and wanting them to do good. Their accomplishments are your accomplishments, right? My people out there with children, your children's accomplishments are your accomplishments, right? But some of you have somebody who could just be a little jealous of you. So that could be a decision or a factor in your situation. Whoever the hell this Nine of Swords energy is, that, you know, they got the ideas, they got the dreams, but they ain't got shit for gumption. So Libras, you're at a beautiful point. For some of you, this could be the very one trying to hold up your successes, right? The very ones that try to, you know, keep things from you, preventing you from moving on. If someone really loves you, they're going to help promote you and want you to achieve all this. So Libras, you're in this beautiful mastering type energy. Don't let someone that you supported and promote take your chance on that Wheel of Fortune and piss it away for you. So you're really going to have to think. There's a big difference between loving and supporting somebody and just being their enabler. Right? Hey, you know what? You have the same options. You have the same opportunities. It's not my fault you can't get off your ass and go after your hopes and dreams. So however that factors in to your situation there, Libras. Yeah, I think you just got... the Knight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Strength. You're dealing with someone who probably squashed all your hopes and dreams. They were really good at that while you were always enabling them. You're going to have to end some sort of connection here. Now, you know, that Knight of Pentacles could be that Page of Pentacles energy right here. Someone that always had hopes and dreams, and maybe they've spent their life having their hopes and dreams squashed. So they lost all ambition and drive. You know, if someone says, oh, you can never do that, you can never do that, eventually someone's going to believe it, right? So some of you, that could be the issue that you're dealing with. Hell, Libras, you could have overcome that. So you know you can overcome it. I feel like you've got someone around you that isn't going to be happy that you're doing and creating. Because they can't do it themselves. Because they don't want to. It's just because they're not ambitious enough. I don't know if fire factors into your chart, or this person you're dealing with factors into it, right? This is the person that has the most beautiful ideas, and they come up with the most greatest thoughts and things, but they never get off their ass. They're just like an ideas person. But maybe that's just what's been kind of squashed in them. Quashed? What? Quashed? Something with the fucking Q. Quashed? Quashed. Is that a word? I don't know. It's like squashed. So some of you could be dealing with that sort of fire sign Leo energy that's very passionate and can talk a big ass fucking talk, but they can't go through and produce anything. That could be that situation here. But also be leery that this person don't try to, you know, throw them swords in you. It almost feels like a jealousy energy. But it's someone that you love and you promoted and supported and you were their fucking cheerleader. But now that things are going good for you, this person's just pissed off that they're going good for you. You know, there's nothing wrong with dating a dreamer, but you better make sure that they have the ability to fucking back what the fuck they're dreaming of too, right? A lot of people could dream the dreams and create these beautiful, you know, happily ever after stories, but it takes a whole lot more to be able to back them with something, right? Not every dream has to be unattainable. You want a dream job? Well, what's qualifications are needed, and get the proper schooling, and then you can apply for the position, right? Not every dream has to be so far-fetched. If they can't handle a simple dream that's actually attainable, they could not be happy when you start getting your dreams. So just be protected and, you know, be mindful of that energy. Okay, Libras? Just be mindful of that energy.